What if I told you that moving to an English-speaking country is not the fastest way to learn English? Yes, you heard me right. I never lived in the US, the UK, or Australia, but I became fluent without ever leaving my home country. And honestly, if I could go back in time, I still wouldn't move abroad just to learn English. Why? Because I discovered powerful methods that helped me learn better, cheaper, and faster right from my bedroom. Many people think, if I move to the US, the UK, or Australia, I'll automatically become fluent. But the truth, according to a study by the European Commission, 56% of immigrants still can't speak English fluently even after moving abroad. Why? Because location doesn't teach you, action does. If you don't practice daily, even London won't help you. Here's a fact. More than 1.5 billion people are learning English around the world, but only 360 million are native speakers. So guess what? Most fluent English speakers learned it outside of English-speaking countries, and when I realized that, my mindset changed. If you believe you can only learn English abroad, you'll always wait. But if you realize you can learn right now, at home, you'll take action. And that's how progress starts. Now let's talk about the 2 daily habits that transformed my English. Not textbooks, not grammar rules, just 2 habits I still use today. Habit 1, shadowing and recording. Every day I picked 5 minutes of English content. Something fun like a scene from Friends or a TED Talk. I listened. I repeated. I recorded myself. Then, I compared my voice to the original. Why? Because shadowing trains your brain like nothing else. It forces you to focus on pronunciation, rhythm, and natural speaking. A study from the University of Maryland found that learners who recorded themselves daily improved their speaking speed and fluency 4 times faster than those who didn't. So if you only do one thing today, start shadowing. Habit 2, Home Immersion. I created my own system called Home Immersion. Here's what I did. I changed all my devices to English. My phone, my computer, even my fridge labels. I watched 1 English YouTube video every day. But here's the twist. I repeated the same video 3 times. Why? Because repetition builds memory. In fact, scientists say you need to hear a word at least 17 times to remember it. Then, once a week, I made a video diary. Just me. Talking to the camera about my day, my dreams, my stress, anything. After 6 months, I watched those old videos again. It shocked me because my pronunciation was better. My vocabulary was richer. I sounded like a new person. So if you want to feel your own growth, record videos, because it's the most motivating habit I know. Now let me share with you 3 powerful strategies you don't hear much on YouTube, but they worked so well for me. Strategy number 1, talk to yourself in English. Yep. I talk to myself, in the mirror, in the shower, in my room. I know it sounds crazy, but it helped me so much. Every day I described my life out loud. Now I'm making coffee. I like it with milk. Today I feel tired, but I want to study. Why does this help? Because your brain gets used to thinking in English, so speaking becomes faster and easier. Strategy number 2, learn English through your passions. I stopped watching random English videos. Instead, I chose content I was already obsessed with in English. Cooking, travel vlogs, football analysis, you name it. Because if something excites you, you'll stay focused, and you won't even feel like you're studying. I called this method the SMART input strategy. SMART input means choosing English content that's 90% understandable, 10% challenging, and 100% interesting to you. For me, that was watching cooking shows in English, because I love food. I wasn't just watching, I was interacting. I repeated phrases, wrote down useful words, and even pretended I was hosting the show. Research shows that if you watch just 20 minutes of content in your target language daily, you can reach B2 level in 1 to 1.5 years, even without classes. That's data from Stephen Krashen's theory of comprehensible input, which is still used by polyglots today. Strategy number 3, make English emotional that no one talks about. This one thing nobody talks about is making English emotional. Here's what I mean. If you only study grammar rules, you'll get bored and probably quit. But if you connect English to your emotions, you'll learn faster. So I made playlists of English songs that made me feel happy or strong. I watched movies that inspired me, like The Pursuit of Happiness or Dead Poets Society. When I cried or laughed while watching in English, it stuck in my heart and in my brain. Now let me share with you the most important advice, the one thing I wish I knew sooner. If I could go back in time and give one tip to my younger self, it would be this. Don't chase perfection, chase consistency. Because if you speak 10 minutes every day, you'll speak 3,650 minutes a year. That's over 60 hours of speaking practice, for free. And most learners don't do this, so be consistent. And 6 months from now, you'll be shocked at how far you've come. If you're watching this and thinking, but I live in Vietnam, Thailand, or other non-English speaking countries, and I can't learn English here, please hear this. You don't need a plane ticket. You don't need expensive courses. You just need your voice, your curiosity, and your time. Start small. Speak often. Record yourself. Make mistakes. And trust me, if I can do it, so can you. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite way to learn English at home?